What is going on, guys? I'm going to do another one-taker today. This is going to be a direct response to my own video, the Crossroads and Dilemmas vlog that I did the other day. It's been 3 days now. I've let it sink in. I've read all your comments and stuff like that. I have some direct comments that I want to say to anybody that left any words of wisdom or anything like that. So yeah, if you had interest and listened to me bitch and moan about the Crossroads and Dilemmas the other day, feel free to watch the vlog. If you just rolled your eyes and couldn't give a rat's ass, feel free to skip the vlog today. But yeah, I just need to get further information off my chest and be able to express myself in response form and yeah, just chat a little bit more about it, if that makes sense. Sure. Alright, so I'm just going to start at the bottom of the list. I've read everybody's comments and I've just written some like words that I just want to get out there and things like that. So let's begin. So, Sherry, you said about thinking back to being a kid and working out and do what I like and go from there. Sadly, that light bulb moment still hasn't struck me. Yeah, maybe one day, but it still hasn't come to me. In essence, it is quitting what I'm doing because I am going to stop and just like go cold turkey and just, yeah, you got to think about it. It's been a year of dedication into doing something that I thought would be rewarding, but in reality was really just soul-sucking, and the effort, in my opinion, would have not have paid off, as the dedication to become an actual psychologist is far greater than the time that I was willing to put into it. And yeah, when you put it in like in those terms, I just nah. But yeah, I know the struggles that you went through, especially with all your travel over the last year and such with your microbiology. But yeah, I can understand the woes, and yeah, but keep at it because yeah, I know you're doing rather well. So yeah. Who are we up to? Karen. Being left alone wasn't the source of my decision in regards to making the vlog or anything like that, because all my hesitations and just general not wanting to do what's been there for weeks now, and maybe IT is the path, but I honestly don't know. As for vlogging or playing games or anything like that to make a living out of it, you got to bear in mind that, and this goes out to the Kylie Ann files as well, is that I've been doing this now for over 3.5 years, and I still haven't got into that groove where the channel has gotten large enough to a point where income from it is even remotely like beneficial. So as much as I like enjoying this, I highly doubt it will ever become a viable source of income to one day being a paying job where I can support myself off it, because I honestly don't know. I don't have the skills. I just don't have the know-how in being able to grow the channel beyond what it is already. And as much as it pains me to say that, I just don't think that this channel will ever be on the same level as large vlogger channels. I mean, I can never compare myself to people like the Shaytards or Trippy or anyone like that. But maybe someone that got like 5,000 views a day. I did envision the channel becoming that, and it just never panned out. And from the vlog side of it, sure, even with the gaming, that's why I started to do gaming as well, because it was going to be attack on two fronts, and it just never happened because YouTube is just such an oversaturated market now that I just honestly find that it's impossible to grow on YouTube anymore unless you have a direct niche that enables you to do so. So I don't think YouTube will ever become anything more than what it is now, and even YouTube, after doing this for 3.5 years, has become very I won't say soul-sucking because it's not that bad. I still enjoy what I do, but it's very difficult to get the urge to vlog some days now. It's not like I just pick up the camera and want to vlog anymore. It's sort of like some days it's forced. I just don't let you guys see that. It's all like very much, you see the good parts, but that's a story for another vlog. That would come under like I don't even know. You guys see the good parts. I'll just say that. Hold on, how long are we going for? I know the camera's going to stop at 10 minutes, so I need to make sure I don't go over. Al. This is actually the third occupation I've gone after, because first I originally started with IT when I left high school and went to university, and then I went into just a random myriad of jobs that eventually led to me going to cooking school, and then I did the psychology. So it's just like, yeah, one thing after another that didn't really pan out. And I don't know if that says something about me, about my indecisiveness or inability to commit to something that I thought I enjoyed but didn't enjoy. And yeah, at least with you with the accounting, even though you might not like it as much as you did, you got a decent living out of it in the meantime where you can support yourself from it. Yeah, I am just yet to find that one job that yielded a sense of fulfillment that I am comfortable with on any level, whether it be like self-worth, financial worth, or just the satisfactory knowing that I'm doing something that I like to do. I just haven't found it yet. It's just not there. Cindy, sound like you enjoy what you do, especially with your constant changes, which is good to have in an employment. Yeah, you be with somebody for so long. It's not the mundane day-to-day thing with the changes that you said you have. It's good to have those updated skills, and yeah, to have them here and there, knowing that your job is ever evolving and changing and updating. And yeah, I guess that's what keeps it like fresh for you. And I completely agree that I'm still yet to find that one thing I actually enjoy. And yes, I would love that magic wand that you were talking about if it did actually exist. But yeah, and the advice that all you guys gave, it wasn't unwarranted. The vlog that I made, the Crossroads and Dilemmas vlog, it was sort of like a cry for some positive reinforcement, because I'm just a sucker for that kind of stuff, and I just felt down that day, and I needed to hear some good words, which all of you gave. And yeah, Gleechy, I can't see myself in the role of like social worker or anything like that if I don't take it past the 3 years. And if I were to go all the 6 years, which I just couldn't see myself going that far. Yeah, after looking at the larger picture of just having to go that full length, I wish I could, but I just can't. All right, how long am I going for? 7 minutes. All right. Selena. I can indeed say that I tried and such and etc. But every time I do try something new, I lose more time and I waste more time from my own life, and it kills me inside seeing people of like same age, content and successful, that they actually found their calling and they're doing what they want to do, and here I am just stumbling along, and I still have no freaking clue what I want to do. And yeah, it really does kill me. And yeah, I'm glad you found your calling though in that environmental science after you made your change, and yeah, I just want to say good luck with that. But yeah, I'm still yet to get to that point, and yeah, makes me cry every time. I'm winning games. I just want to say cheers. You've been watching for quite some time now, and yeah, I'm not going to let it get me down that much though, because I'm mostly positive in life. So yeah, I just need to make yet another decision that's going to affect my entire life again, and yeah, it's going to be a pain in the butt. But yeah, Aussie. IT is indeed logical, being that I spend so much time on the computer, and IT was my original path of choice that I wanted to do when I finished high school. I just fear that if I do the path, it'll end up in a desk job forever hunched over like a screen, either coding or programming or being an analyst, or it always made me a bit reluctant to commit to the IT profession, because yeah, I didn't want to have a job that was gonna just kill the fun out of life, if that makes sense at all. What are we up to? Alright, hold on, let me restart. Alright, hopefully that's like, yeah. Alright, Raymond, as I mentioned earlier, the whole food thing, with me going to cooking school and things like that, I do enjoy cooking. I love cooking. Cooking is fantastic. I love doing new things and working out new things and cooking old recipes and refining old recipes and stuff like that. I just don't find it appealing to cook for other people in a fast-paced environment. Cooking for YouTube, perhaps, maybe, but the effort to compose, edit, shoot, and just do a whole cooking video is large. It's a lot of effort, and I know because I tried briefly on the Tannah cooking channel like 2 years ago, and like it wasn't that great to begin with because I was never happy with any of the videos at all. It sounded so amateurish and my voice was so monotone, and yeah, I mean, I had been vlogging for a year and a half or so by the time I got to that point, and even the confidence that I had with vlogging and being able to talk to the camera, it didn't go through onto the cooking videos that I did, and I was very unhappy with how they were turned out, and I just couldn't think of another way to make them more lively and more friendly. Basically, I tried to make the cooking video so it was all about the food. I never wanted to put myself on camera because I didn't want to distract away from the fact that it was going to be a quick cooking video, and it just never turned out the way I wanted to do it, which is why I stopped doing it. Yeah, that's why. Krimic, game design would be awesome, but it's a very niche area of IT, and competition is rather fierce in saying that, and I'm saying that from a person that isn't directly out of high school going into doing an IT video game degree. If I was to do it now, being that few years older, I'm not that person that is fresh out of college that has got the whole world in front of me, and I just don't want to be that person that gets overlooked for a job because I am a few years older with a brand new degree with no experience. And if I've specialized directly into video game design rather than being more broad in an IT degree, sort of like computer science or information systems or something like that, then yeah, I might, yeah, it would, yeah, I just don't want to go through the pain and trouble of going through the degree and then getting looked over because I'm older but without experience. And yeah. Yes, it would be an asset to complete the current degree with 1 year already done and only 2 years left to go, but if I have to write another goddamn research paper where I have to read and cite from up to 20 resources, I would go nuts. I would go nuts. And this is a follow-up as well with Renee. Working with people in a career path such as psychology and social sciences and things like that is full of empathy. I have the empathy, I just don't seem to have the patience to churn out the papers and the essays. I wanted the learning experience now of being able to understand and learn how to listen to and how to problem fix with a person, the whole clinical psychology part of it, but that doesn't happen until year 5. Year 5. When you start to do the whole teaching aspect of it and getting to learn directly sitting in a room with somebody. I can't wait that long. That's what I said when in the original Crossroads Lemons vlog. I didn't sign up for writing 2,000 word essays that are referenced with citing from 20 different people and answering mundane questions that I feel don't have anything to do with anything. I mean, I just couldn't understand it. I mean, I couldn't see the benefit of where the essays that I've written so far would lead me in terms of being a psychologist. I couldn't understand where they were, what the purpose was. And yeah, maybe I just didn't get it. But yeah, maybe I just didn't get it. Finally, Kane, you capped it off very well with your quote. I do hope, though, that I don't reach the age of 40. I mean, I've got a fair way to go yet, but I hope I don't reach the age 40 and still not know what I want to do. That would be rather sad. Hopefully by that stage I've actually made the decision and am happy with my life. Yes, I will kick that solid cold fence down and probably a whole host of other things in the process, but yeah, gut feelings can be good and bad in a way because my gut got me to this point that I'm at right now in psychology where it didn't work out that well. So my gut has gone good in the past, but not so much this time. So sometimes it does work in your favor, sometimes it just bites you right in the ass. And just overall, to everybody that gave a reply and anybody that watched the vlog, I just want to say thank you. But you've got to think, it comes down to wanting to obtain a bachelor's degree or an undergraduate degree, whatever you want to call it, whatever comes to you from. My ultimate goal is to eventually leave Australia. That's no secret. You guys know I want to travel. You guys know that I want to be gone one day and yeah, just wind up somewhere, most likely in America. The girls themselves, they want to do the whole Italy thing. I don't want to do that. I want to maybe retire in Italy when I'm older and things like that and travel to Italy just to visit, but I don't want to live in Italy. And UK, was one of my other destinations, but I just feel that that is beyond reach now because it is way expensive. And yeah, to be in the London area, which is kind of where I would want to be, I don't think I'd be any better off there than what I am now in Australia. So America was the goal. I mean, America's always been the goal. So now Aussies watching this, you probably will not agree at all, but I really cannot see myself here in this country any longer than I need to be, because the cost of living here, I mean, from a Melbourne perspective, is a killer. The internet infrastructure in Australia is so appalling and is now years, and you know what I'm talking about, it is years from being satisfactory. And yeah, and you break the cost down, rent is ridiculous, food is crazy expensive, petrol is just petrol's horrible at the moment. It's like $1.55 on most days at the moment for a 1 litre. I mean, you go overseas or Europe, it's like $2.50 up to $3 somewhere, and then you go to frickin' America and it's 90 cents a litre still. I mean, it's like, Jesus Christ, what do you got to do? And like, yeah, and then you break down the utilities here. It is so expensive for gas and electricity and water now. It's like just crazy, and everything has to be paid on a separate bill. Nothing is thrown in. You just have to pay for everything because your landlord gives you absolutely nothing at all. They pay the rates on the house and that is it. And it's just so expensive to even think about buying your own place now around here. And we don't want to move away from a metropolis area at the moment. We like to stay in the city. Like last year, you saw, we moved back to our hometown. So I mean, the year before, so that Anus could have BP. We didn't flourish and grow there. We nearly imploded because we moved back to a town with a population of 35,000 people, and it wasn't big enough. Yeah, seriously, it was just heart-wrenching having to live in a small town again. None of us wanted to do it, and we won't do it ever again, unless it's a change of scenery in a different country. And yeah, just the whole situation of being here is not pleasant on a personal level, and I just want to change a pace, and I want to change of the amount of money that comes out of my pocket. I want to get more for my dollar. It's just a harsh reality and just something that I want to rid myself of. So I do love Australia, I really do. It's a fantastic country. I love Melbourne as a city itself, and yeah, but I am not at all, and never have been tied to this country. I've always had the mentality that I would end up somewhere else, somewhere different, somewhere better, maybe, that's up for interpretation. But yeah, I just feel there are far better prospects out there and far better opportunities that are way beyond the limitations of what we have here. And yeah, yeah, that's everything I have to say. So I hope this gives you, I mean, the Crossroads and Dilemmas vlog and this vlog that you're watching now is sort of like pretty much the most real I have ever been on this channel. And as I said before, that you guys always see only the good things. You've never really seen any of the bad stuff. The most bad stuff you've probably seen is Anus with her admittance of the whole bipolar thing and seeing her on her bad days. But you'd never really ever seen, you never really I need to restart. Sorry, I was getting close to that 10-minute mark. I was going to say, yeah, you've never ever seen me at my worst, at my down days. Most of you don't know that, yeah, there's some form of like depression there, and yeah, just basically you don't see me when I'm in pain as well because of my back and things like that. I always put on a brave face, and mainly because of those days I'm heavily on pills and things like that, on anti-inflammatories and yeah, just like pain pills and things like that. So I don't know, I mean, you can only see so much of the real person in what we do as vloggers, and we always put on the best show that we can because we want to be positive for you guys, so that you watch our videos and by the time you get to the end you have a smile on your face. We don't want you to feel that the sadness that we sometimes feel, because we don't want to put you in that kind of like down mood. We want to leave you on an uplifting feeling. So yeah, there's many days that, yeah, I've done one takers, or I've been less on the vlog, or vlogs have been short, like some of the 2-3 minute days where, yeah, we just haven't felt like it. And yeah, but doing this for 3.5 years, and I still can't say when I'm going to stop. If I do end up traveling later on this year, which most of you know I want to, I probably will take a hiatus from the vlog and break continuity. I probably will, because yeah, I don't want to have to put it on the girls that they have to vlog while I'm gone, or I really would rather enjoy the holiday that I go on, because I've never been on holiday, and I'd rather enjoy it for myself rather than feel the pressure of having to record the moments and share them, rather than just keeping it private. And for me, I mean, sure I'd vlog, sure I'd film stuff and make compilation videos, sure, but I don't want to have to vlog for the rest of my days, and I just don't know when it's going to come to an end. I haven't made that decision yet. It was only supposed to be 1 year after all, and at the moment we're 3.5 years into it, so I don't know. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. Your support, not only in comments on the Crossroads and Dilemmas vlog, but support since day one, or whether you've been here for only freaking a week. I mean, it's fantastic. Any of you guys that watch the video and comment, or hit the thumbs up button, or shares it out on social media, anything you do is just fantastic, and I appreciate every single moment that you take out of your day to watch myself or my family do anything. It's just, yeah. I said before that no, we haven't reached that pinnacle of where I thought I was going to get, where the vlog was going to be at a certain level and have a certain amount of views a day and reach that certain amount of success. Yes, it didn't pan out. It really didn't pan out, and I don't know how to. I don't know how to make it better. I just don't. I don't have that know-how. I thought it would have just grown organically, and granted it does, but it's only a trickle. I thought it would eventually turn into like a waterfall in growth, and it just never happened. And it's just, I don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to do it. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it off there. Sorry if the vlog was a bit of a downer, but I just wanted to do the follow-up like I said I was going to. Thank you once again for the support. I love you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow for more vlogging stuff. And yeah, alright, I'm out of here. Thank you.